guys. Okay, so today is my rest day. It's actually Sunday. You're gonna see I'm kind of just laying around, lounging around, and you might hear my pit bull. We got a pit bull, and her name is Puka. And she's gonna totally try and get my attention. She does not like me talking or playing or doing anything with anybody else or any other dog but her. So anyway, she's the new little witchy dog. But what I want to talk to you about, I got a couple of not testimonials, just stories from people that I've worked with or over years, a couple of years. Stop, Capone. Over a couple of years, or that has experienced what I like to call spiritual Xanax. And no, it's not handing out Xanax or doing anything dangerous. I just feel like it's a spiritual Xanax because if you really, really, really focus and concentrate, if you have worked with all of your elements and you've done a lot of energy manipulation, and you've done this for a while, you know how to manipulate different types of energies. When you go around somebody and you're sick, or they're sick, and you can kind of help those energies feel a little bit better, or you go around somebody and they're crying or they're depressed that day or any other little thing. There's different things that you can actually do that will help those people. They can have their crystals, they can have their tarot cards, they can have all their different tools, their medicines, they can have everything, but nothing heals better than the human heart, and then us caring, loving, and sharing energy with each other. And honestly, what I've done is a lot of people, I can just sense it, and I'll just text them out the blue, and I'm like, what's wrong with you? Tell me what's going on, and I'll help you. Let's do it together, And it's really just changing your thoughts, your power, your energy, the inside, and bringing everything from inside of you and pulling it out. Now, if you have an altar and you've put so much energy into that altar, have people ever came up to your altar and they were like, this is freaky, I feel it, it's like it's alive, like it's just got a lot of energy? What do you think is powering those candles, manipulating the fire and making some go totally down and some not? For you, if you have a altar and you're putting all your energy, all your effort, you go to your altar every day, you're doing offerings, small offerings, you're doing your prayers. I have a lot of people that really like doing Psalms. And Psalms is a really, really good, those are really good prayers for a lot of you that are just starting out. It's really good prayers to use. A lot of people that are just getting into building an altar and haven't built one, they don't know how to hit what to do and everything. Start out with Psalms. They've got a lot of really good Psalms 91. You can go in your own Bible. A lot of people say, well, you need to spend a lot of money to do this and do that, and you don't. Because I'm going to tell you something. Energy, witchcraft is basically manipulating energy. And I have people ask me to do the strangest stuff all the time. They're like, well, why would I want to do witchcraft? Well, I don't know why you don't want to do it. It's your personal choice if you want to do it or you don't. And okay, with me, it's more of my spirituality. I'm a very spiritual person, and I'm very happy with where I'm at spiritually, but I'm not very happy where I'm at in certain situations. And then that's when I go to my altar, or I go to my ancestors, and I go and I ask for help, okay? And that's basically what we do. It's not that we do not worship, our ancestors. We honor them, okay? And a lot of us out there, some people don't believe in God. Some people don't, and that's okay. I mean, everybody has their own belief system. But one thing that I do, spiritual Xanax, I call it that, because what I do is spiritually sit there, and it's literally like meditating, and you can say that person's name over and over and over, and you literally, if you can pull all your energy out and really focus, you can actually it's almost like letting somebody feed off you. It's like send that energy to them. And I have people all the time that'll just be like, oh my gosh, and I tell people, you're going to sleep better, just chill out, I promise you, let me take care of something. And I'll go to my altar, and I basically do, my own little thing. I say their names, and I basically really focus on them, and it's just like a spiritual Xanax. You're basically asking your ancestors to go over there and give them a little nudge, to go over there and give them a little nudge that I'm okay, I'm good right now. I'm going to rest today, I'm not working. Just go over there and give them a little nudge and give them some energy and help them, extra healing. Just knock them out, you know, make them relax and sleep. Because some things in this world just stress us all out so much that it is actually tearing us down. And especially now in this day and age, things just don't feel very safe, with a lot of the things that are going on. And if you watch TV and you watch the news, you probably are stressed out about some certain things that you see. And it doesn't mean that I'm ignorant because I don't watch the news or read the papers or do any of that. I'm a sensitive. I get really upset, and I want to fix it. It's just like I just can't. So that's why I call it, you know, that's why I leave all that stuff alone. I am a movie buff though. I love movies. I'll watch Netflix all day. But anyway, if you are practicing or even you're just practicing, get used to meditating, get used to focusing on one thing and really putting everything into that one thing. Build your altar, you know, build it the way you want to build it, but look at you're going to want to do specific things on that altar to keep certain entities, certain spirits from coming in and attacking you, because you can have other things come through. So that's why I tell people, be very careful about what you're doing, because you can, you know, actually you can attract some stuff that you don't want. So I'm sorry I'm not dressed today, you guys, but I wanted to do this video and get it over, and I just wanted to add it. Basically, my son's going to edit, and then add it with everybody that wanted to put their input on, you know, what spiritual Xanax means. And it's my little thing. Nobody came up with it. I'm like, you know what? You need a spiritual Xanax, honey. Just calm down. And I'm like, I'm going to do something for you. Just relax, go lay down. And a lot of times people, they just go, Kat just told me to go to sleep. They're like, what should I do about this? She just told me to go to sleep. Yeah, lay down, relax. And then what you could do is, if both of you are focusing on that set amount of energy and you go to your altar and you've been really powering up that altar, you can go there and you can really focus on their name. You can write their name on a brown piece of paper bag, put it underneath one of your candles, and I would probably use blue for health, because they're just mentally just blown out. And then I would put sleep, rest, and security and safety on that blue candle. And I would put their name underneath it. And then I would really focus on the energy that you're putting into that candle and that you're putting into into your altar. And then go to bed and you become calm and your altar becomes calm, and then they become calm, you know? So that is my idea. That is how I do spiritual Xanax, and that's how I call, you know, I don't know. It's so weird. And how I started doing that, I don't know how I started. I just started doing it because I used to do it for myself. And I'm like, I just can't deal with I can't deal with stuff. And I used to, you know, when the doctors put you on certain meds, you guys know that I've had to be on certain meds, and I take myself off. I wean myself off. But I just wanted it to be, you know, I just want to be healthy. And so I really focused on the blue candles with white for my deities and a blue one, and then red for my primary color is red. And then I would really focus on what I wrote on them, what I put under them, if the water's clean, if I have fresh flowers, if I have a food offering. And my energy was what was feeding that altar. It doesn't do anything by itself. You have to give it attention, energy, focus, do exercise. You can even do exercises, that little small exercises, just 5 minutes a day when you're going and spend a little bit of time there. You know, put a mat down. Just really get rid of whatever is in your heart or your mind that's bugging you. And you'll find that you have a better day. Affirmations. If you say affirmation in the middle, right when you wake up, I have them taped to my bathroom windows. I have them taped everywhere. And I like them. I frame them. I put them up. And it just makes you kind of, if you keep repeating it, it just happens. It manifests. So really what spiritual Xanax is about manifesting and helping somebody feel better and sending them your good, positive, just feel good energy. And that's what you should do.
I choose to work with Kat because she's dead on. I'll be having dreams. She'll come to me the next day telling me, I know you dreamt of this. I'm helping you because of this. Like with the spiritual Xanax, I was calling out for her in my dreams. And I didn't tell her that. She knew automatically and helped me with that. And she knew I was under stress and had a lot of anger and anxiousness going on. So she caught that before me even telling her what was going on. She's always calling things out right before it happens. That's what I love about her. She's like on point, on point, on point. And I've met a lot of people who say this, or this could happen. And, yeah, they give you an ultimatum. So if one of the things happen, you're like, oh, yeah, that person's right. No. Cat says one thing, and that one thing happens. So for people who out there who give them, like, X, Y, and Z options, they're fake. I'm sorry, but they're fake. But Cat says one thing, and it's going to happen. Whether it's 3, 6 months down the road, it happens. Trust me. Trust me. She's read my candles way too many times and months in advance before the shit even hit the fan, and it hit the fan. So between knowing stuff, calling it out, um, can tell what's going to happen emotionally in your dreams, past lives. She nails it. She nails it. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. She nails it. That's why I love working with her. That's why I stay working with her, and there is no other real but Cass Rodriguez. So Cass Rodriguez, I love you, Mom. You are my favorite. I haven't worked with anybody else. You're the bomb. You're the best.